Sec.
Good afternoon po, Director Weeks.
Yeah, good afternoon. Pasensya na, hindi ako masyado nakakapagsalita. Ay, may tooth is aching. Sige, go ahead.
We are just waiting po for Director Padre to join the meeting.
Okay. Sige.
Asa na siya?
This is going to be quick, no? Isa lang yung opening, di ba?
Hello. Yes po, sir, but dalawa po yung leaders natin for today.
Okay na. Sige.
Good afternoon po. Mag-reconnect lang po ang backset for a while lang po. Thank you.
Okay, go ahead.
Good afternoon po to our NDP team. May we confirm po if naka-join na dyan si Director Padre? Ayun na. Mr. Chair, we already have a quorum. Would you like to start the meeting po?
Okay. Can you please acknowledge the members first for the record? Thank you.
Good afternoon to everyone. We welcome you to the 73rd online meeting of the TICT BACTU. Today is October 13, 2025. We would like to acknowledge the presence of the following DICT BACTU members: the Provisional Member and User Director Antonio Edward E. Padre.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir. The Provisional Member.
Good
Attorney
afternoon, sir, and happy birthday.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer.
Thank you po. The Provisional Member, Attorney Carlo Paulo P. Morsha. Apologies, Attorney Carlo Paulo P. Morsha is not present here in the meeting. The regular member, Director Dennis E. Morales.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. And this meeting is being presided over by the Vice Chairperson, Director June Vincent Manuel S. Gautan. With the majority of the BAC members present, we confirm the presence of a quorum. Mr. Vice Chair, and to the members of the BAC, before we start with the meeting, we would like to seek your instruction if you will allow the participation of 7 representatives from one company po.
Is there any rule prohibiting it? Since this is a public bidding and this one is recorded also, and I bet this is projected live in Facebook or in YouTube, right?
Yes, for sure, wala naman po.
Okay. Are there any violent reactions from the members? Hearing none, let's accommodate them. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
As long as proper decorum and order shall be instituted. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We would like to inform everyone that pursuant to management directives and in the interest of promoting transparency, this meeting will be streamed live on the official DICT YouTube channel, Department of ICT Philippines. This is in compliance with Section 38 of Republic Act number 12009. Sir Vice Chair, with your permission, we'll now proceed to the presentation of the agenda. Shown on the screen is our agenda for today's meeting. We only have one on the list, and this is the opening of bids for the project Establishment of Wireless Broadband Network. This is Rebid po. With an approved budget of the contract amounting to 49,900,000 pesos. The end user is Director Antonio Edward E. Padre under the National Broadband Program. Our target action is for preliminary evaluation of bids. Mr. Vice Chair, and to the members of the BAC, may we request for the approval of the agenda, please?
BAC members.
Motion to approve the agenda, Mr. Chair.
Is there any second?
Dear Tony,
Is there a second? I hear also no objections. there any objections? Hearing none. Let's proceed. Backsec.
Thank you so much po. Would like to acknowledge the presence of the TWG members. We have Mr. Nelson Namuyak and Ms. Glizel Nakita who are joining us online, and Mr. Joren Cero who is joining us physically here in the conference room. We have two bidders who submitted their bids for this project. We have Neotech Asia Distribution Incorporated who submitted its bid at 9:47 a.m. And we also have One Commerce International Corporation who submitted its bid at 11:56 a.m. May we request to admit the bidders here in the conference room?
Bidders.
Mr. Vice Chair, the bidders are already here po in the meeting room.
Go ahead, Backsec.
May we request the representatives from Neotech Asia Distribution to kindly state your name and your full name.
Stephen Gabay po from Neotech.
Good afternoon, everyone. Dayan Galo from Neotech po.
Good afternoon po. Maria Vanessa Valencia from One Commercial. Good afternoon po. Isal Sena from One Commerce.
Alan Afable po from One Commerce.
Romel Valdez from One Commerce.
Tess Agiting po from One Commerce.
Kenneth Woody po from One Commerce.
Would also like to acknowledge the presence of the other end user representatives. Once again, good afternoon po to everyone. We would like to reiterate that pursuant to management directives and in the interest of promoting transparency, this meeting will be streamed live on the official DICT YouTube channel, Department of ICT Philippines. This is in compliance with Section 38 of Republic Act number 12009. Would like to present a brief background for the project. The provisional member and user representative to the DICT BACTO for this project is Director Antonio Edward E. Padre. The technical working group is composed of the following: Mr. Nelson Biagtan, Mr. Marlon O. Biagtan, Mr. Nelson Namuyak, Ms. Venus Rivera, and Ms. Glizel Nakita, and Mr. Joren Cero. The invitation to bid for the project was posted on September 17, 2025 on the following: PhilJEP's website, the ICT website, and the ICT bulletin board. The Rebid conference was conducted on September 26, 2025. The supplemental bid bulletin number 1 was issued and posted on October 3, 2025. Letters to observers were sent on October 4, 2025 to the following: Philippine Computer Society, Institute of Electronics Engineers of the Philippines Incorporated, Chief Information Officers Forum Foundation Incorporated, and Commission on Audit. However, no one is able to attend this meeting. Bidders who purchased the bidding documents are Neotech Asia Distribution Incorporated and One Commerce International Corporation. For the record, the DICT BACTO will examine the documents using pass or fail criterion to determine whether all the required documents are present, and the absence of any of the required documents will automatically disqualify the bidder. The order of opening of bids shall be made according to the time of submission of the bidders. Please be informed that the DICT BACTO, through its secretariat, will sign every page of the bid submission of the bidders. With your permission, Mr. Vice Chair will now proceed to open the bid submission of our first bidder, Neotech Asia Distribution Incorporated. Shown on the screen is the bid submission from Neotech Asia Distribution Incorporated. This was received by the BAC Secretariat at 9:47 a.m. This is properly labeled, sealed, and signed. Representative from Neotech Asia Distribution Incorporated, kindly acknowledge if this is the bid you have submitted.
Stephen Gabay po. I acknowledge that this is correct.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Vice Chair will now proceed to open the bid submission of Neotech.
Go ahead, please.
I would like to acknowledge the presence of Director Musha. Good afternoon, sir.
Afternoon. Sorry, may kasabay na meeting. Narinig niyo ba? Sorry. Ay, sino yung sasalita? Shirley, ikaw ba yun?
Yes po, sir.
Shirley, nasa anong part na tayo? Sorry
Opening pa lang po ng submission ng first bidder natin, which is si Neotech Asia Distribution Inc.
Napilas na yung folder nila? Na-unseal na?
Yes po.
Okay.
Yung other envelope pa lang po, sir.
Sa technical specs. Sige. Shirley, sige, sorry. Sorry, Mr. Vice Chair, pardon my in and out of the meeting. I was in another meeting earlier. Salamat po.
That's okay, Director Carlo. We're still in the first technical document from the first bidder. Go ahead, Backsec.
Thank you, sir. Inside the mother envelope are two separate envelopes labeled as technical component, financial component. We'll set aside the financial component and proceed to open the technical component envelope. Inside the technical component envelope are 3 separate envelopes labeled as technical component copy 2, technical component copy 1, and technical component original copy. We'll distribute the copy 1 to the technical working group and will proceed to open the original copy.
Good afternoon po. For the technical component envelope, Class A documents, legal documents, valid PhilJEPS registration certificate, platinum membership, all pages in accordance with Section 20.2.9.1, IRR of RA 12009. And note that pursuant to Section 20.2.9.1 of IRR of RA 12009, all Class A eligibility documents indicated in Annex A of the PhilJEPS registration certificate, platinum membership must be current, valid, and updated at the time of bid submission. The failure by the prospective bidder to update its certificate with the current and updated Class A eligibility documents shall result in the automatic suspension of the validity of its certificate until such time that all of the expired Class A eligibility documents has been updated. Thus, prospective bidders are required to update their PhilJEPS registration certificate prior to the submission of their bids. PS Advisory 2025-015, suspension of certificate of PhilJEPS registration, platinum membership of corporations for non-compliance with the uploading of GIS and BOI. This is to advise that the certificate of PhilJEPS registration, platinum membership of merchant corporation that did not submit the latest general information sheet or the GSIS, reflecting the beneficial ownership information or BOI duly received by the Security and Exchange Commission, SEC, shall be suspended. The imposition of suspension comes after the issuance of PS Advisory number 2025-007, published on June 30, 2025, which required corporation to submit their latest GIS with BOI. All corporate entities with existing platinum membership were likewise required to update their eligibility documents in the Government of the Philippines. Official Merchant Registry GOP-OMR.
Submission is Certificate of PhilJEPS registration, platinum membership, issued to Neotech Asia Distribution Incorporated. This certificate is valid until July 26, 2026. Attached to the certificate is Annex A, list of eligibility documents, sex certificate, registration date, March 29, 2010, mayor's permit expiration date, February 11, 2026, tax clearance expiration date, October 16, 2025, audited financial statement, date of filing, April 29, 2025, pickup license expiration date, November 23, 2025. We have also attached the certificate of incorporation, certificate of filing amended articles of incorporation, amended articles of incorporation, bylaws of Neotech Asia Distribution, mayor's permit, tax clearance certificate, pickup license, SEC GIS,
With this, may we get the ratings of the back, please? May we get your rating, Director Padre, please?
Pass, Mr. Presiding Officer. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. May we get your rating, Director Morsha, please?
Pass.
Thank you po. May we get your rating, Director Morales, please?
Ask Mr. Vice Chair.
Thank you po, sir. For the next item, for the technical documents, statement of the prospective bidders of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or not similar in nature, and complexity of the contract to be bid.
Submission is a statement of bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started. This includes the following details: the name of contract, contracting party, contract date, period, amount of value, kinds of goods, and dates of delivery. For the first project, this is with Philippine International Convention Center. Project name is 3-year preventive maintenance service of surveillance and alarm system. Contract date is May 29, 2024. Period is June 1, 2024 to May 31, 2027. Amount or value is 5,400,000. Kinds of goods is CCTV preventive maintenance. Date of delivery is May 31, 2027. Next is with City Government of Makati for the project Interbuilding and Vertical Fiber Backbone Maintenance for 2025. Contract date is December 26, 2024. Period January 1, 2025 to December 31, 2025. Amount or value is 3,940,000 pesos. Kinds of goods, ICT infrastructure solutions and support services. Date of delivery is December 31, 2025. And last, with City Government of Makati for the project IT Services Management licenses for 2025. Contract date is January 10, 2025. Period 1 year. Amount or value 7,490,000 pesos. Kinds of goods is ICT integration services, license and or support services. Date of delivery is February 24, 2026. This is signed by the authorized representative, Mr. Hermie Javier. They attached a copy of notice of award from PICC, contract agreement between PICC and Neotech Asia Distribution, bid form, notice to proceed from PICC, notice of award from City Government of Makati, contract agreement between Neotech and City Government of Makati, notice to proceed from City Government of Makati, another notice of award from City Government of Makati, another contract agreement between City Government of Makati and Neotech, notice to proceed from City Government of Makati.
With this po, may we get the ratings of the back, please? May we get your rating, Director Padre, please?
Mr. Vice Chair, for clarification, do we require similar project? For ongoing contracts only?
Director Padre, as far as I'm concerned, this is a statement of bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started. So basically, this is all types of contracts, if I'm not mistaken. Please correct me back sec if that statement is not accurate.
Yes po, Mr. Vice Chair, that is to confirm po. The requirement that is being scrutinized is the statement of the prospective bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contract awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be bid po, Mr. Vice Chair.
Okay, thank you for the clarification, Backsec. I hope that answers the question of Director Padre.
Thank you, Mr. Vice Chair and Baksek. So, my position is passed. Thank you very much.
Thank you po, Director Padre. May we get your rating, Director Borsha, please?
Pass.
Thank you, sir. May we get your rating, Director Morales, please?
Pass, Mr. Chair.
Thank you po, sir. For the next item, statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract, or the SLCC, similar to the contract to be bid except under conditions provided in section 52.4.1.3 of the IRR of RA 12009 within the relevant period as provided in the bidding documents. Any of the following documents must be submitted together with a statement of the single largest completed contract: A, end user's acceptance; B, official receipt; C, sales invoice for the contract. With the permission po of our presiding officer, may we respectfully request present po the SLCC required po for this project. Shown on the screen is the bid data sheet, ITB clause 5.3 of the bidding documents. For this purpose, contract similar to the project shall be a establishment of wireless broadband network connectivity or broadband network with support facilities. And letter B, completed within the last 5 years prior to the deadline for the submission and receipt of bids.
Submission is a statement of bidder's single largest completed contract, similar to the contract to be bid, name of project, project owner, or contracting party is National Irrigation Administration, name of contractor is Neotech Asia Distribution Incorporated, Exponent Controls and Electrical Corporation, this is joint venture. Name of completed contract is Automation, Wireless Connectivity and Surveillance Monitoring of Atate Dam. Contract date is September 9, 2022. Period duration is September 19, 2022 to September 19, 2023. Delivery date is June 30, 2023. Amount of contract is 48,300,000 pesos. They have attached the end user's acceptance dated June 30, 2023. Definition or description of the similar project or major categories of work is wireless connectivity / surveillance monitoring. This is signed by the authorized representative, Mr. Hermie Javier. They have attached the certification of project completion and acceptance. Also attached is notice of award from NIA, contract agreement between NIA and Neotech, joint venture agreement between Neotech and Exponent Controls Electric Corporation. Notice to proceed from NIA.
With this po, may we get the ratings of the back? May we get your rating, Director Padre, please?
Pass, Mr. Presiding Officer. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. May we get your rating, Director Murcia, please?
Pass.
Thank you, sir. May we get your rating, Director Morales, please?
Pass, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, sir. For the next item, original copy of bid security. If in the form of a surety bond, submit also a certification issued by the Insurance Commission or original copy of notarized bid securing declaration. Note, bidders who opt to submit a bid securing declaration as a form of bid security are required to use the bid securing declaration form in the attached bidding documents.
Submission is bid securing declaration, duly signed and sealed, duly notarized. This is signed by the authorized representative, Mr. Hermie Javier, and notarial commission will expire on December 31, 2026. We have also attached the identification of Mr. Javier.
With this form, may we get the rating of the back? May we get your rating, Director Padre, please?
Pass, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. May we get your rating, Director Morsha, please?
Pass.
Thank you, sir. May we get your rating, Director Morales, please?
Pass, Mr. Vice Chair.
Thank you, sir. For the next item, schedule of requirements.
Submission is schedule of requirements, signed by the authorized representative, Mr. Hermie Javier.
With this, may we get the rating of the back? May we get your rating, Director Padre, please? Again, for the schedule of requirements, may we get your rating, Director Padre, please?
Pass, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Thank you po, sir. May we get your rating, Director Morsha, please?
Pass.
Thank you, sir. May we get your rating, Director Morales, please?
Pass.
Thank you, sir. For the next item, conformity with the technical specification, which may include production, delivery schedule, manpower requirements, and their after-sales parts if applicable.
Submission is technical specifications with comply on item 1. Item 1.1 to item 1.1.3, the bidder stated their compliance. Item 1.1.4 to item 1.1.13.3, the bidder stated their compliance. Item 1.1.14 to item 1.1.18, the bidder stated their compliance. Item 1.1.19 to item 1.1.22.2, the bidder stated their compliance. Item 1.1.22.3 to item 1.2.1.1, the bidder stated their compliance. Item 1.2.1.2 to item 1.4.1.3, the bidder stated their compliance. Item 1.4.1.4 to item 1.4.3.3, the bidder stated their compliance. Item 1.4.4 to item 1.4.4.2.4, the bidder stated their compliance. Item 1.4.4.2.5 to item 1.4.4.3.5, the bidder stated their compliance. Item 1.4.4.4 to item 1.4.4.1, the bidder stated their compliance. Item 1.4.4.1.1 to item 1.4.5.1.1, the bidder stated their compliance. Item 1.4.5.1.2 to item 1.4.6.1, the bidder stated their compliance. Item 1.4.6.1.1 to item 1.4.6.1.7, the bidder stated their compliance. Item 1.4.6.1.8 to item 1.4.6.1.12, the bidder stated their compliance. Item 1.4.6.1.13 to item 1.4.8.3, the bidder stated their compliance. Item 1.4.8.4 to item 1.6.2.3, the bidder stated their compliance. Item 1.6.2.4 to item 2.1.6, the bidder stated their compliance. Item 2.1.7, the bidder stated their compliance. Item 1.1.8 to item 2.3, the bidder stated their compliance. Item 2.3.3 to item 2.3.6, the bidder stated their compliance. Item 2.4 to item 2.5.1.1.2, the bidder stated their compliance. Item 2.5.1.1.3 to item 3.1.5.1, the bidder stated their compliance. Item 4 to item 5.1, the bidder stated their compliance. And item 6, the bidder stated their compliance. This is signed by the authorized representative, Mr. Hermie Javier. For the record, we have also attached the identification of Mr. Javier. They have also submitted a statement of compliance with the technical specifications. They have also attached the data sheet. The technical description of the product they offer. We'll just browse these documents, and this will be evaluated by our technical working group. They have also submitted the manpower requirements, the CVs of the personnel, certificates, we have also attached the production delivery schedule certification, the warranty and after sales support,
With this po, may we get the ratings of the back? May we get your rating, Director Padre, please?
Pass, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. May we get your rating, Director Morsha, please?
Pass.
Thank you, sir. May we get your rating, Director Morales, please?
Okay, with that, we will proceed
Pass.
to the presentation of
Thank you, sir.
the
For
notice.
the next item, original duly signed omnibus sworn statement or the OSS, and if applicable, original notarized secretary certificate in case of a corporation, partnership, or cooperative, or original special power of attorney of all members of the joint venture giving full power and authority to its officer to sign the OSS and do acts to represent the bidder.
For the record, they have also submitted a certification certifying that Neotech Asia Distribution has conducted into 2025 as a prerequisite activity to participate in this project. Submission is an omnibus sworn statement. Duly notarized and sealed, signed by the authorized representative, Mr. Hermie Javier, and notarial commission will expire on December 31, 2026. Attached also is the copy of identification of Mr. Javier. We have also submitted a secretary certificate signed by the corporate secretary, Ms. Celia Cristina Refran, duly notarized and sealed. The notarial commission will expire on December 31, 2025. And they have also attached the identification of Ms. Refran.
With this po, may we get the ratings of the back? May we get your rating, Director Padre, please?
Pass, Mr. Vice Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. May we get your rating, Director Mosha, please?
Pass.
Thank you, sir. May we get your rating, Director Morales, please?
For the end of
Pass, Mr. Vice Chair.
and
Thank you, sir.
for 12
For the financial document, the prospective bidders' computation of net financial contracting capacity, or the NFCC, or a committed line of credit from a universal or commercial bank in lieu of its NFCC computation.
The submission is net financial contracting capacity in the amount of 2,229,713,500 pesos. This is signed by the authorized representative, Mr. Hermie Javier.
With this po, may we get the ratings of the back? May we get your rating, Director Padre, please? Again, for the NFCC, may we get your rating po, Director Padre, please?
Pass, Mr. Vice Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. May we get your rating, Director Mosha, please?
Pass.
Thank you, sir. May we get your rating, Director Morales, please?
Pass, Mr. Vice Chair.
Of the
Thank you,
technical
sir. For the next item, Class B documents, if applicable, a duly signed joint venture agreement or the JVA in case of the joint venture is already in existence, or duly notarized statements from all the potential joint venture partners stating that they will enter into and abide by the provisions of the JVA in the instance that the bid is successful.
Not applicable.
For the other documentary requirements as applicable for foreign bidders claiming by reason of their country's extension of reciprocal rights to Filipinos, certification from the relevant government office of their country stating that Filipinos are allowed to participate in government procurement activities for the same item or product.
Not applicable.
Considering po that the majority po of the back members rated the submission of Neotech Asia Distributions Inc. as pass for the technical component, may we get your final rating, Mr. Vice Chair, please?
Come again, sorry.
Mr. Vice Chair, considering po that the majority po of the back members rated the submission of Neotech Asia Distribution Inc. as pass for the technical component, may we get your final rating po, Mr. Vice Chair, please?
For this technical component, the rating is pass.
Thank you po, Mr. Vice Chair. With your permission po, we'll now proceed on the second bidder po from One Commerce International Corporation po. So shown on the screen is the bid submitted by One Commerce International Corporation po. Sir Vice Chair and to the members of the back, we would like to request po the representative of One Commerce po to acknowledge if this is the bid you have submitted earlier po.
Bidder, please acknowledge. Thank you.
This is Tess Agiting from One Commerce. I acknowledge and confirm that those are the documents we submitted for this bid. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Backsec, go ahead.
Copy, sir. We'll now proceed po to open the bid submitted by One Commerce po. Mr. Vice Chair, we will let the back po see po yung submission po. Medyo malaki po kasi siya, sir.
Okay.
Ayan.
Wow, laki.
So the mother envelope po is not properly sealed po, Mr. Vice Chair.
Okay.
So they have indicated their sign here. Then we have received po the bidding documents today at 11:56 a.m. po.
Okay.
With your permission po, Mr. Vice Chair, will now proceed po to open po the mother envelope.
Please proceed. Now that's what you call a mother envelope.
Yes po, Mr. Vice Chair. So inside the big box po, Mr. Vice Chair, and to the members of the back, there are three separate envelopes po. The first one po labeled as copy number 2, technical component. And this one po is the copy 1, technical component. Apologies po, Mr. Vice Chair. The mother envelope po consists of 4 separate envelopes. So this is the third one po, the original and technical component. And lastly po, for the fourth envelope po is the financial component envelope.
Here,
So we set
copy.
aside po yung financial component envelope and proceed to open the original component and the copy number 1, and we'll distribute po yung copy number 1 to the technical working group present here po in the conference room.
Okay, go ahead.
And inside the original technical component po are 4 separate envelopes or folder po, molar. So the 4 molar po, Mr. Vice Chair, and to the members of the back, they have specified po yung volume. So this one po is yung volume number 3. Volume number 4. This one po wala pong label for the record po. Then this one po is volume number 2.
For legal documents, valid field jobs registration certificate, platinum membership, all pages, in accordance with section 20.2.9.1 of IRR of RA 12009, Note, pursuant to section 20.2.1.9.1 IRR of RA 12009, all Class A eligibility documents indicated in Annex A of the PhilJEP's registration certificate, Platinum membership, must be current, valid, and updated at the time of bid submission. Failure by the prospective bidder to update its certificate with the current and updated Class A eligibility documents shall result in the automatic suspension of the validity of its certificate until such time that all of the expired Class A eligibility documents has been updated. Thus, prospective bidders are required to update their PhilJEP's registration certificates prior to the submission of their bids. PS Advisory 2025-015, suspension of Certificate of PhilJEP's registration of corporations for non-compliance with the uploading of GIS and BOI. This is to advise that the Certificate of PhilJEP's registration, Platinum membership of merchant corporations that did not submit the latest general information sheet reflecting the beneficial ownership information duly received by the Securities and Exchange Commission shall be suspended. The imposition of suspension comes after the issuance of PS Advisory number 2025-007 published on June 30, 2025, which require corporations to submit their latest GIS with BOI. All corporate entities with existing Platinum membership were likewise required to update their eligibility documents in the Government of the Philippines Official Merchant Registry.
Submission is a certificate of PhilJEP's registration, Platinum membership to One Commerce International Corporation, valid until May 2, 2026. For the Annex A, list of eligibility documents, SEC certificate, registration date is January 3, 2000. Mayor's permit, expiration date is December 31, 2025. For the tax clearance, expiration date is January 28, 2026. For the audited financial statement, date of filing is April 22, 2025. For the PCAB license, September 26, 2026 for the expiration date. And for the record, they have attached a certification certifying that as per records of the PCAB, One Commerce International Corporations, duly filed their renewal application for their contractor's license with this office. With this poem, may we get the ratings of the back, please?
May we get your rating, Director Padre? Again, may we get your rating po, Director Padre?
Pass, Mr. Vice Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. May we get your rating, Director Murcia?
Pass.
Thank you, sir. May we get your rating, Director Morales?
Pass, Mr. Vice Chair.
Thank you, sir. For the technical documents, statement of the prospective bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be bid.
For the statement of all ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started. This includes the name of the contract, date of contract, kinds of goods, value of contract, percentage of accomplishment, value of outstanding value of contract, status of contract, delivery period, purchase order, notice to proceed, or contract. First, this is with the Philippine Air Force. Date of contract is March 5, 2025. Kinds of goods is subscription of satellite communication segment with the value of contract of 22,029,000 with the outstanding value of contract of 7,269,570. Next is with the Philippine Army for the procurement of one lot electronics equipment of UN Peacekeeping Operation Capability Development Program. The kinds of goods is night fighting system. Value of contract is 43,710,824 pesos. The outstanding value of contract is 39,339,741 and 60 centavos. Next is with the Department of Energy for the project supply and delivery of one lot tokens for the Energy Efficiency Excellence EEE Award 2025. Kinds of goods is token. Value of contract is 3,955,140 pesos. Outstanding value of contract is 3,955,140 pesos. Next is with Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology for the project Thermal Infrared IP Camera Systems, 9 sets. Kinds of goods is thermal camera with value of contract of 3,158,100 pesos. Same of the value of outstanding value of contract. So the total value of outstanding contract for government is 53,722,551 and 60 centavos. For the all ongoing private contracts, first on the list is the Triton Communication Corporation for the project Comms Equipment Project and PNLPS Project, 3 sites. Supply and delivery of base transceiver station, Duo, BTS, and mobile command, Duo. Kinds of goods is lightning protection system with a value of contract of 40,700,000 pesos. The outstanding value of contract is 31,746,000 pesos. Next is with the National Grid Corporation of the Philippines for the project Comprehensive Maintenance Service Agreement for Core Router for 2026, 2027, and 2028. The kinds of goods is Comprehensive Maintenance Service Agreement for Core Router. Value of contract is 5,027,388 and 80 centavos. Same amount for the outstanding value of contract. Next is with the National Grid Corporation of the Philippines for the project replacement of 48 VDC rectifier charger. Kinds of goods is rectifier. Value of contract is 27,180,424 and 80 centavos. And for the outstanding value of contract amounting to 20,385,318 and 60 centavos. Next is again with the National Grid Corporation of the Philippines for the project supply and delivery of spare server. Kinds of goods is spare server. Value of contract is 17,162,656 pesos. For the outstanding value of contract, 15,446,390 and 40 centavos. Again, for the next item, for the National Grid Corporation of the Philippines for the project supply, delivery, installation, testing, and commissioning of storage area network. Kinds of goods is storage area network. With kinds of goods of with a value of contract of 21,030,103 and 36 centavos. With outstanding value of contract of 13,669,567 and 18 centavos. Next is with Light Rail Manila Corporation for the project supply and delivery of CCTV. and other peripherals. The kinds of goods is CCTV. The value of contract is 1,350,000 pesos. The outstanding value is 1,215,000 pesos. Next is with the National Grid Corporation of the Philippines. Kinds of goods is storage area network for the project ISNR hardware expansion. Value of contract is 9,686,332 and 32 centavos, with the outstanding value of contract of 8,717,699 and 9 centavos. Next is again with the National Grid Corporation of the Philippines. Kinds of goods is storage area network for the project upgrading of Open 3000 hardware, with a value of contract of 8,848,000 pesos. Outstanding value of the contract is 7,963,200 pesos. Next is again with the National Grid Corporation of the Philippines for the project time display units or TDU spares. The kinds of goods is time display units, TDU, with a value of contract of 348,774 and 72 centavos, with a standing value of 313,897 and 25 centavos. Next is again with the National Grid Corporation of the Philippines for the project expansion of time display units. For sync clock, kinds of goods is expansion of time display unit, with a value of contract of 1,220,711 and 52 centavos. The outstanding value is 1,098,640 and 37 centavos. Next is again with the National Grid Corporations of the Philippines for the project supply and delivery of spare workstation. Kinds of goods is supply and delivery of spare workstation, with a value of contract of 1,729,276 and 64 centavos. The outstanding value is 1,556,348 and 98 centavos. Last on the list is from the National Grid Corporation of the Philippines for the project expansion of TOB for UP Diliman or UPS Diliman. The kinds of goods is uninterruptible power supply. Value of contract is 5,980,800 pesos. For the outstanding value is 4,784,640 pesos. The value of outstanding contract for private is 111,924,090 pesos and 67 centavos. And for the total outstanding value of contract, 165,646,642 and 20 centavos. And this statement was signed by the authorized representative, Ms. Teresita C. Agiting. With this po, may we get the ratings of the back, please?
May we get your rating, Director Padre?
Pass, Mr. Vice Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. May we get your rating, Director Murcia?
Pass.
Thank you, sir. May we get your rating, Director Morales?
Pass, Mr. Vice Chair.
Thank you, sir. Next document is the statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract, similar to the contract to be bid, except under conditions provided for in section 52.4.1.3 IRR of RA 12009 within the relevant period as provided in the bidding documents. Any of the following documents must be submitted together with a statement of single largest completed contract and user's acceptance, official receipt, and sales invoice for the contract.
Submitted is the statement of single largest similar completed contract. This includes the name of the contract, date of contract, kinds of goods, value of contract, date of delivery, and user's acceptance or official receipt. This is with the NGCP for the project supply, delivery, installation, testing, configuration, and commissioning of Optical Transport Network or OTN Luzon. Date of contract is May 8, 2024 or 300 calendar days. And the kinds of goods is The project aims to build, manage, and operate a broadband network based on multi-service optical transport network or OTN. OTN-based broadband network is a next-generation industry standards protocol that provides functionality of transport, multiplexing, switching, management, supervision, and survivability of optical channels, carrying client signals. It will cater the NGCP smart grid initiatives while continuously supporting mission, critical legacy services of voice, data, and line protection under the operational technology, OT, application, as well as the ever increasing demand for bandwidth under the information technology, IT, application. The regional OTN nodes will have a bandwidth of 10 gigs and 40 gigs. They will be equipped with IP and TDM client interfaces such as GE, FE, STM-N, and E1 to provide traditional automatic control services in the dispatching data network of substations, including teleprotection, supervisory control, and data acquisition or SCADA, energy management system or EMS, protection management system, PMS, microprocessor-based substation control or the MBSC, network management system, NMS, central control and monitoring system or the CCMS, IP telephony, and other applications. For the value of contract is 259,974,615 pesos and 46 centavos. And the date of delivery is December 21, 2024. And for the end user acceptance or official receipts, with final acceptance, collection receipt, sales invoice, and official receipt, and please refer to the attached file. And this statement has a total of 259,974,615 and 46 centavos signed by the authorized representative, Ms. Teresita Aguiti. They have attached a contract between the National Grid Corporation of the Philippines and One Commerce International Corporation. Various sales invoice, the notice to proceed issued by the NGCP, the certificate of final completion issued by the NGCP, the purchase order, with this po, may we get the ratings of the back? May we get your rating, Director Padre, please? For the statement of the single largest completed contract, may we get your rating, Director Padre, please? Again, for the SLCC submitted by One Commerce, may we get your rating, Director Padre, please?
Pass, Mr. Vice Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
May we get your rating, Director Murcia?
Shirley, sorry, can you repeat the question? Pardon me.
May we get your rating po on the submitted SLCC?
That is a pass, Mr. Vice Chair. Salamat po.
Thank you, sir. May we get your rating, Director Morales?
Pass.
Thank you, sir. For the next item, original copy of bid security. If in the form of a surety bond, submit also a certification issued by the Insurance Commission or original copy of notarized bid securing declaration. Note, bidders who opt to submit a bid securing declaration as a form of bid security are required to use the bid securing declaration form in the attached bidding documents.
Submitted is a bid security in the form of bid securing declaration. Sealed, duly sealed, signed by the authorized representative, Ms. Teresita C. Agiting. This was duly notarized with a notarial commission that will expire on December 31, 2025. With this po, may we get the ratings of the back, please?
May we get your rating, Director Padre?
Pass, Mr. Vice Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. May we get your rating, Director Murcia?
Pass.
Thank you, sir. May we get your rating, Director Morales?
Pass.
Thank you, sir. For the next item, schedule of requirements.
Submitted is the Section 6 Schedule of Requirements signed by the authorized representative, Ms. Teresita C. Agiting.
May we get your rating, Director Padre? Again po, may we get your rating, Director Padre?
Pass, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. May we get your rating, Director Murcia?
Pass.
Thank you, sir. May we get your rating, Director Morales?
Pass.
Thank you, sir. For the next item, conformity with the technical specifications, which may include production, delivery schedule, manpower requirements, and/or after-sales parts if applicable.
Submitted is the technical specification. So items 1 indicated their compliance. This page, they have indicated their compliance. For items 1.1 up to items 1.1.4, bidders stated their compliance. For items 1.1.5 up to items 1.1.12, bidders stated their compliance. Items 1.1.13 up to items 1.1.15.2, bidders stated their compliance. Items 1.1.15.3 up to items 1.1.21, bidders stated their compliance. Items 1.1.21.1 up to items 1.1.23.1, bidders stated their compliance. Items 1.1.24 up to items 1.2.2, bidders stated their compliance. Items 1.2.3 up to items 1.4.1.4, bidders stated their compliance. Items 1.4.1.5 up to items 1.4.3.2, bidders stated their compliance. Items 1.4.3.3 up to items 1.4.4.2.3, bidders stated their compliance. Items 1.4.4.2.4 up to items 1.4.4.3.3, bidders stated their compliance. Item 1.4.4.3.4 up to items 1.4.4.1, bidders stated their compliance. Items 1.4.4.1.1 up to items 1.4.5.1.3, bidders stated their compliance. Items 1.4.5.1.4 up to items 1.4.6.1.8, bidders stated their compliance. Items 1.4.6.1.10 up to items 1.4.6.2, bidders stated their compliance. Items 1.4.6.3 up to items 1.5.1.1, bidders stated their compliance. Items 1.5.2 up to items 2.1.1, bidders stated their compliance. Items 2.1.1.1 up to items 2.1.7, bidders stated their compliance. In this page, they have indicated their compliance also. Also on this page, bidders stated their compliance. Also on this page, they have indicated their compliance. Items 1.1.8 up to items 2.3.2, bidders stated their compliance. Items 2.3.3 up to items 2.3.5.3, bidders stated their compliance. Items 2.3.5.4 up to items 2.4.6, bidders stated their compliance. Items 2.5 up to items 3.1.4, bidders stated their compliance. Items 3.1.4.1 up to items 5.1, bidders stated their compliance. And for item 6, bidders stated their compliance. And up to this page, they have indicated also their compliance. And this document was signed by the authorized representative, Miss Teresita C. Agitin. And they have attached the certificate. The certificate for the ISO 9001-2015. A certification of warranty. The High Care Standard Service Proposal to the ICT. I will just browse the submitted document. And again, this will be subject for the evaluation of our technical working group. They have submitted the manufacturer's authorization. They have submitted a data sheet. Mr. Vice Chair, with your permission po, we'll proceed po dun sa volume number 2.
Sorry. Nasaan na tayo, Backsec? Sorry.
With their permission po, I will proceed po dun sa volume 2 po nung technical component po nila.
Okay, go ahead.
Sir Chair, the volume 2 po, the continuous po nung technical specification po nila.
Okay, go ahead.
And with their permission po, we'll proceed po dun sa volume number 3. And
Okay.
this is the continuation po nung technical specification attachment po nun, sir.
Okay.
And po, will be subject po for the evaluation po ng technical working group po, Mr. Vice Chair.
Okay.
And with their permission po, we'll proceed po dun sa volume 4. With this po, may we get the readings of the back?
May we get your rating, Director Padre?
Pass, Mr. Vice Chair.
Thank you, sir. May we get your rating, Director Murcia?
Pass.
Thank you, sir. May we get your rating, Director Morales?
Pass, Mr. Vice Chair.
Thank you, sir. For the next item, original duly signed omnibus sworn statement and if applicable, original notarized secretary certificate in case of corporation, partnership, or cooperative, or original special power of attorney of all members of the joint venture giving full power and authority to its officer to sign the OSS and do acts to represent the bidder.
Submitted is the omnibus sworn statement. Signed by the authorized representative, Ms. Teresita C. Agiting, duly notarized, duly sealed, and with a notarial commission that will expire on December 31, 2025. Submitted the secretary certificate. Signed by the corporate secretary, Ms. Erica Frances Yu Nang. Duly notarized and sealed with a notarial commission that will expire on December 31, 2025. With this po, may we get the ratings of the back, please?
May we get your rating, Director Padre?
Pass, Mr. Vice Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. May we get your rating, Director Murcia?
Pass.
Thank you, sir. May we get your rating, Director Morales?
Pass.
Thank you, sir. For the next item, financial documents, the prospective bidder's computation of net financial contracting capacity or a committed line of credit from a universal or commercial bank in lieu of its NFCC computation.
Submitted is a certificate of net financial contracting capacity. Total NFCC is 7,291,422,742 pesos and 73 centavos. Again, 7,291,422,742.73. Signed by the authorized representative, Ms. Teresita C. Agiting. With this po, may we get the readings of the back, please?
May we get your rating, Director Padre?
Pass, Mr. Chair, Vice Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. May we get your rating, Director Murcia?
Pass.
Thank you, sir. May we get your rating, Director Morales?
Pass.
Thank you, sir. For the next item, if applicable, a duly signed joint venture agreement in case the joint venture is already in existence or duly notarized statements from all the potential joint venture partners stating that they will enter into and abide by the provisions of the JVA in the instance that the bid is successful.
Not applicable.
For foreign bidders claiming by reason of their country's extension of reciprocal rights to Filipinos, certification from the relevant government office of their country stating that Filipinos are allowed to participate in government procurement activities for the same item or product.
Not applicable. And for the record, they have submitted the supplemental bid bulletin number 1.
Considering that the majority of the back members rated the submission of One Commerce International Corporation as passed for the technical component, may we get your final rating, Mr. Vice Chair? Again po, may we get your rating, Mr. Vice Chair, on the submitted technical component of One Commerce International Corporation?
The technical rating is pass. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We'll now proceed to the financial submission from Neotech Asia Distribution Incorporation.
Shown on the screen is the financial component submitted by Neotech Asia Distribution Inc. This is properly labeled, sealed, and signed. We'll now proceed to open the financial component. So inside the financial component are 3 separate envelopes labeled as financial component original copy, copy number 1, and copy number 2. We'll proceed to open the original copy and copy number 1 and distribute po yung copy number 1 to the technical working group present here in the conference room.
For the financial component envelope, original of duly signed and accomplished financial bid form.
So the total price of our bid in words and figures, excluding any discount offered below, is 510,000 pesos only. Again, 43,510,000 pesos only. And this bid form was signed by the authorized representative, Mr. Hermie M. Javier. And for the record, they have attached the secretary certificate signed by the corporate secretary and the identification card of Ms. Celia Cristina Refran. With this po, may we get the ratings of the back, please?
May we get your rating, Director Padre?
Pass, Mr. Vice Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. May we get your rating, Director Murcia?
Pass.
Thank you, sir. May we get your rating, Director Morales?
Pass.
Thank you, sir. For the next item, original of duly signed and accomplished price schedules.
For the price schedule for goods, the total amount is 43,510,000 pesos. And they have attached the summary of bid prices. The total amount is 43,510,000 pesos. And this document was signed by the authorized representative, Mr. Hermie M. Javier. And they have also attached the price schedule for goods signed by the pricing details for goods offered from abroad, signed by the authorized representative, Mr. Hermie M. Javier. And they have attached the bill of materials with a total VAT inclusive of 43,510,000 pesos, signed by the authorized representative, Mr. Hermie M. Javier. With this po, may we get the ratings of the back, please?
May we get your rating, Director Padre? Again, may we get your rating, Director Padre? Again po, may we get your rating, Director Padre?
Pass, Mr. Vice Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. May we get your rating, Director Murcia?
Pass.
Thank you, sir. May we get your rating, Director Morales?
Pass.
Thank you po. For the next items, certification from the DTI if the bidder claims preference as a domestic bidder or domestic entity.
Not applicable. And this was signed by the authorized representative, Mr. Hermie M. Javier.
Considering that the majority of the back members rated the submission of one-comer Neotech Asia Distribution Incorporated as passed for the financial component, may we get your final rating and overall rating, Mr. Vice Chair?
Overall rating is pass. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
With their permission po, Mr. Vice Chair will now proceed to the financial component envelope submitted by One Commerce International Corporation.
Please proceed.
Thank you, sir. So the financial component envelope was properly labeled, sealed, and with sign po. So we'll now open the financial component envelope po. Inside the financial component envelope submitted by One Commerce are 3 separate envelopes labeled as original, copy number 2, and copy number 1. We'll now proceed to open the original copy and copy number 1 and distribute the copy number 1 to the technical working group present here in the conference room.
For the financial component envelope, original of duly signed and accomplished financial bid form.
So the total price of our bid in words and figures, excluding any discount offered below is 40 is Philippine peso 47,399,088. Again, 47,399,088. And this bid form was signed by the authorized representative, Ms. Teresita C. Agiting. And for the record, they have attached the secretary certificate signed by the corporate secretary, Ms. Erica Frances Yunang. This was duly notarized and sealed with the notarial commission that will expire on December 31, 2025. With this po, may we get the ratings of the back, please?
May we get your rating, Director Padre?
Pass, Mr. Vice Chair.
Thank you, sir. May we get your rating, Director Murcia?
Pass.
Thank you, sir. May we get your rating, Director Morales?
Pass.
Thank you, sir. For the next item, original of duly signed and accomplished price schedules.
For price schedule for goods, pricing details for goods offered from abroad. The total price, VAT inclusive, is 4,095,113 pesos and 50 centavos, signed by the authorized representative, Ms. Teresita C. Agiting. And for the price schedule for goods, pricing details for goods offered from within the Philippines. The total price, VAT inclusive, is 43,303,974 and 50 centavos. And this price schedule was signed by the authorized representative, Ms. Teresita C. Agiting. And they have submitted the price schedule summary. The total price, VAT inclusive, is 47,399,088 pesos, signed by the authorized representative, Ms. Teresita C. Agiting. And they also submitted the bill of materials with a total VAT inclusive of 47,399,088 pesos. May we get the ratings of the back, please?
May we get your rating, Director Padre?
Pass, Mr. Vice Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. May we get your rating, Director Murcia?
Pass.
Thank you, sir. May we get your rating, Director Morales?
Pass.
Thank you, sir. Considering that the majority of the back members rated the submission of One Commerce International Corporation as passed for the financial component, may we get your final and overall rating, Mr. Vice Chair?
The final and overall rating is pass. Go ahead, back, sir.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Chair, we will now proceed on the presentation of the eligibility checklist to be followed by the abstract of bids as read.
Please proceed back, sir.
Shown on the screen is the eligibility checklist of the bidders who participated in this project. We have two bidders for this project: Establishment of Wireless Broadband Network, Neotech Asia Distribution Incorporated, who was rated as passed on the technical documents after the financial documents with an overall rating of passed. And One Commerce International Corporation, who was also rated as passed on the technical documents after the financial documents with an overall rating of passed. May we request the representative of Neotech Asia Distribution Incorporated to acknowledge the eligibility checklist for the project Establishment of Wireless Broadband Network. Please state your full name and your acknowledgement on the presented document.
Stephen Gabay po. I acknowledge the eligibility documents.
Thank you, sir. May we also request the representative of One Commerce International Corporation to acknowledge the eligibility checklist for the project Establishment of Wireless Broadband Network. Please state your full name and your acknowledgement on the presented document.
There's a gating of One Commerce and acknowledge the documents.
Thank you, ma'am. Mr. Vice Chair, to the members of the back, requesting your approval on the presented eligibility checklist.
Soliciting motion from the members.
Pardon me, Mr. Vice Chair. Scroll down, Shirley or any member of the backsec. Sige, scroll down pa, please. Correct na lang ng mga clerical errors na naka-underline in blue or in red. Pending with the commitment of the backsec to correct any clerical errors on the eligibility checklist. Mr. Vice Chair, I move for the approval of the eligibility checklist as presented. I so move, Mr. Vice Chair. Thank you.
Is there any second? Thank you, Director Carlo.
Second, Mr. Vice Chair.
It has been moved and seconded. This eligibility checklist is hereby approved, subject to the correction. Go ahead, Backsec, for the next.
Thank you so much. Next is the presentation of the abstract of bids as read. Presented on the screen is the abstract of bids as read. The total amount of Neotech Asia Distribution Incorporated is in the amount of 43,510,000 pesos. The bid security is in the form of bid securing declaration. Required bid security is not applicable, and this is sufficient with the remarks as passed. While One Commerce International Corporation, total amount of bid is in the amount of 47,399,088 pesos. The bid security is in the form of a bid securing declaration. Required bid security is not applicable, and this is sufficient with the remarks as passed. May we request our bidders to acknowledge the abstract of bids as read.
I hereby acknowledge the abstract. Thank you.
May we also request the acknowledgement from One Commerce International Corporation.
I acknowledge the abstract.
Thank you, ma'am. Mr. Chair, and to the members of the back, requesting your approval on the presented abstract of bids as read.
Mr. Vice Chair, move for the approval of the abstract of bids as presented on the screen. I so move, Mr. Vice Chair. Salamat po.
Second, Mr. Vice Chair.
It has been moved and seconded. This abstract of bid as read is hereby approved. Backsec.
Thank you so much po. Next is the confirmation from the technical working group on the submission of the detailed bid evaluation report. Mr. Chair, the bid submission from the bidders will be endorsed to the technical working group. For their detailed bid evaluation, may we request the TWG to submit the detailed bid evaluation on or before October 15, 2025.
Hello, Jaren A. Cero, TWG. I confirm.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Vice Chair, that's all from the back secretariat. You may now adjourn the meeting. Thank you.
Director Dennis, soliciting in favor of the motion.
Motion to adjourn, my favorite. Mr. Vice Chair.
I second the motion, Mr. Vice Chair. Thank you.
Thank you back members to the service providers. Thank you very much, Backsec.
Thank you, sir.
Salamat po.